Check it out, Rapido Nation. We got GP40s in the house. Actually, we don't have GP40s in the house. These are just renders and they're not actually here. It's just a trick. That's right, with our straight 38s now in production, naturally it's time to bring you the straight 40s. Built between 1966 and 71, the EMD GP40 proved to be just as popular as its GP38 predecessor with both railroads and rail fans alike. Many can still be seen today across the continent in second-hand service. And just like with the 38s, we're bringing you a plethora of road-specific variants and details for the GP40. This is truly one of our most ambitious projects to date.
Why can't the GP40 be like this FPA4? They're all the same!
So here's a quick rundown of the standard Rapido level features and details you'll find on all of our GP40s. Incredible underframe detail including traction motor cables, air filters, and a silly number of separately applied parts, separate grab irons and Rapido's dead straight handrails installed at the factory, highly detailed cab interior with lit control stands, see-through etched metal steps, and as with most Rapido locomotives, DCC and sound-equipped models will utilize ESU Locksound V5 decoders and will feature Mo Power capacitors.
Mo Power!
But in addition, there's also a ton of road-specific details such as road-specific battery box doors, operating headlights, rear lights, white class lights, and ditch lights and beacons where appropriate, correct fuel tank sizes per road number, multiple styles of step wells, appropriate cab or nose headlights, multiple truck side frames, multiple dynamic brake hatches including non-dynamic with the IC power assembly doors on the roof, and much, much more.
It's costing so much money! Ah!
Let's have a closer look at the details on these select units. The Western Pacific unit will come with a factory-installed Pyle National bulb reflector headlight. Up until now, you had to source these parts and do the modifications yourself. The Cotton Belt unit will have the full SP lighting package. And you know what would go great with this Cotton Belt unit? This here Southern Pacific caboose that we've also just launched. Our resident SP nerd approves. Remember how we did that GP9RM Slug? That was cool. Now we're doing a fully powered GP40 Slug. This is Missouri, Kansas, and Texas number 501. It was rebuilt from GP40 number 222 after it was wrecked in 1979. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's just smart, because we only have one planet. Actually, we have 9 planets. Yes, Pluto is still a planet. Ain't nobody can convince me otherwise. Initially paired exclusively with MKT GP40 226 and 227, it soldiered on into the UP years where it was eventually moved into yard service, where it continued on well into the 2000s. And of course, we're offering the first truly accurate Canadian National GP40 with all of the correct details, including nose-mounted headlights, proper steps, and the signature snow shields. And we're doing the 2 passenger gear GP40s, numbers 4016 and 4017, aka the Fast 40s. What a time to be alive.
So many variations!
Here are the paint schemes we're offering in this run. Canadian National in either the noodle or stripe scheme, including the 2 passenger units. Canadian National XIC in the website scheme. Illinois Central Legacy. Missouri, Kansas, and Texas in that snazzy green and yellow scheme, available either as single units or as a Mother Slug set. Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac in blue and gray. St. Louis Southwestern, aka Cotton Belt in the SP Bloody Nose scheme. Classic Union Pacific, also available as a single unit or a Mother Slug set. Wisconsin Central in maroon. And Western Pacific in the classy Zephyr scheme. So visit our website, see your dealer, tell your spouse, or write a letter to that guy at the North Pole who runs that unsanctioned manufacturing operation. Use whatever avenue you choose to order your GP40s today. And there you have it. And with this tooling, who knows what the future holds in terms of GP40 variants? And on that note, Rapido out.
Lunatics!
Next time, make it only one version!